Nobody would have thought that I would be the one. Rhyner, sports talk.
Baseball, 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 baseball.
Oh, with the big mic. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
We got a lightning strike, boys. What happened over there, Grego? We had a little lightning strike right outside the window.
All right. Here's a tip for all these Americano League teams.
Wait, you said tip?
Yeah, tip.
Okay.
With a P.
Keep jamming.
The ticket, nothing but a big Gen X jerk-off session.
This is a cool night or what?
Although somebody would hear that and go, bullshit.
I'm back, bitches.
Shit about IT people. Well, yeah, I know we were just talking about it, but I mean, if IT people aren't there to do what they do, then I can't exist. I must have IT people in my scene somewhere. I gotta. But that's not what I'm thinking about these days. What I'm thinking about these days is this NFL imbroglio going on right now.
Were they getting sued?
No, they're not getting sued. But there is a sports writer who was caught in a let's not say very, because they were both fully dressed.
They were at the pool.
They were at the pool, and they were caught in a compromising moment. She, an NFL insider, whatever that means, he, in this case, might very well be an NFL insider too. That didn't land at all, did it? Yeah, maybe I should.
I liked it.
You didn't laugh.
Yeah, I liked it. I was processing it. I was like, good job. I like that one. Yeah.
Well, she plied her craft with The Athletic. He is the head coach of the New England Patriots. And they were caught, not doing anything really, really out there or, in any kind of majorly, overt way. But implications were there. And alas, both married, both with kids, both old enough to know better. And she has since submitted her resignation to The Athletic, with which she plied her craft. Now, I am familiar with her work because she's an NFL insider, and I read all that stuff from NFL insiders, Major League Baseball insiders, the Adam Schefters of this world, those people, And she was going to pretty great lengths to position herself as one of those. I'm not sure exactly how much of one she was, but still, she was out there. And for some reason, every time I read something by her, I got a weird vibe that something like this was going on with this woman.
What was the vibe that you got from her?
I don't know. There was just something about her writing which communicated to me in a totally back channel way that she was messing around with some of these people she was covering.
Okay. So you thought that her information was a little too inside.
I don't know if it was any more inside than anything else. It was just the way she put stuff.
She got it at pillow talk.
Yeah, or that it was just kind of like, he told me this over dinner, right? Something like that, or that it was a little too friendly. It was a little too familiar.
Yeah. There was just something about her work that made her seem just a little bit, too friendly with these guys, or she knew too much, or had inserted herself into the scene too many times,
Yeah.
And it I can't explain it. It just really weirded me out. I mean, I liked her work. She was pretty good at what she did, as far as that kind of thing goes. But there was just something about it that hit me weird. And now I don't have to worry about her anymore.
She's gone.
That's right. She's gone. This is Michael Pasvar.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Today, thank you for being with us.
Yeah, I'm excited. Should be a lot of fun.
Now, you are part of the local comedy scene.
Yes, sir.
As I understand it.
Absolutely.
I've heard the name of Paul Varghese dropped a couple of times.
He's a buddy.
Yeah.
Worked with him for a lot of years. I don't know.
Well, he's spent a couple of stints in that chair.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
we're quite familiar with him, too. He's great.
We love Paul. He's funny.
How can you not love Paul?
He's nice. He's got a lot of information, right? Like you can talk to him. You don't have to just talk to him about comedy. You can talk to him about all kinds of things.
Yeah. He's very well-rounded, and he is a great guy, and he's funny.
Yeah.
What more do you want out of somebody than that?
Yeah, absolutely. You can just shoot the shit with him.
Yeah, you can. All right, let's get into your backstory a little bit because, honestly, I got to tell you, I know very little about you.
Well, that's what...
I know more about Diana Rossini than I do you. So where are you from?
I'm from the Dallas area, so I grew up in Carrollton. And then after high school, I went to Oklahoma and then moved back to the Dallas area after that.
So you're a big Boomer Sooner guy?
Big Boomer Sooner. It's a fun time, but it's also a frustrating time. Except for this time of year, it's always fun because we're good at softball randomly. So
yeah. But football is out on the horizon.
It is. We're always right there, and then we're not. Kind of my entire Sooner fandom career. So, like, I think when I was in college, we didn't lose a home game. Always won the Big 12, but never won the big thing. Like, went to the national championship a couple times, always lost, so it's a very frustrating experience.
All right, can I tell you something that's going to piss you off?
Absolutely, yeah.
I hate OU.
Hey, that's fine. I get it. When people tell me that, I said people hate greatness. It's just, that's just like a lot of people. What's the beef with OU?
I don't know because I hate Texas too.
Okay,
I hate Texas worse.
Well, I'll take that. Because I hate them too.
We could be friends.
Yeah, absolutely. If you hate Texas, I can find a common ground somewhere on that.
I don't know why that is. I think it's because when I was a kid, the Texas OU game got so much attention around here, and my parents would have parties around it and everything like that, and it just seemed dumb to me.
It is a little, okay, if you look at it, I enjoyed it a lot when I was in college, and I still enjoy the game, but the festivities are insane. Like, it's just everyone meets in downtown Dallas. We would go to the West End when that was still, I don't even know if that's still a thing, but people would go to the West End when I was in college, and it's just people fighting, going nuts. Half of them didn't even go to college there. It's just like, or whatever, like half of them didn't go to college. I remember one time we got in like the biggest, like almost like brawl with these guys that just started like shouting out the community college in Irving. They were like, I'm from the Crooked Eye or whatever they started doing. I was like, what's the Crooked Eye? They're like, Irving, North Lake College. It's like, why are you arguing with us? Like, this isn't your thing, like, or whatever, And one of my buddies has a bit about that. His name is Lawrence Rosales. He had a special come out a couple years ago, and he has a bit about like he hated that's his favorite weekend, but also hated it. He's like, there's nothing like watching two people get in a fight about two schools they couldn't get into. Right. And I remember when he told that joke, I was like, I lived that life. People were like, you go to the game. I remember one year we went to the game, and it was, if you remember this controversy from like 2008, where at the end of the season, OU, Tech, and Texas Tech were all tied for first place in the Big 12 because they had all beaten each other.
Yeah.
And so Texas beat Oklahoma. And I remember I was at the game, and afterwards, the game wasn't over yet, but it was like a minute left, and we were walking out. And one of the guys that was working there was like, hey, who won today? And I was like, oh, the game's not over, but Texas is going to win. They just got the ball back. It's a 10-point game. He was like, yeah, I know. Hook 'em. Like, what's thrown in our face. And we're like, is I'm about to fight this carny? Like, is that what's about to happen? Like, we're about to get in a fight with a carny over, like, like, why are you yelling at me? Like, obviously, I was nice to you. You know?
Oh, Shoopy's here.
What's up, man?
Shoopy's here.
3, 2, 1.
Show's already underway, Shoopy.
Oh, crap.
We're already telling stories.
Hi.
Our
Yeah,
money,
talking about Diana Rossini and
yeah,
OU. And
I'm already doing OU.
I was listening live. I was streaming.
We've moved on to Texas OU.
Okay. What about it?
A lot of hatred going on.
Do you always go downtown, you know,
I
on,
haven't
on
been
those
in, like-
nights?
It's been a decade since I've probably gone out for OU Texas. I don't have any desire to. That's way too many people for me to be around.
Well, when I was a kid, and I'm probably, I think, 3 years younger than you.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
So we're talking 98 right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in high school would go down there, despite the fact that we had no business down there whatsoever. All the high school guys would go down there, and it gave them at least a reasonable shot at drinking beer without anybody giving them any shit about it, you know?
Yeah, because it's just chaos.
Yeah.
You know, you can get away with a lot of stuff when there's chaos.
And the police would be down there, and you know, they were up to their asses in alligators, and they could just go down there and get away with a lot of shit. If they wanted to fight, they could fight. If they wanted to try and, you know, get over on some old broad, they could do that too, you know. So it was kind of a thing. Now, I did it, but all I did was go down there one night and just kind of walk around.
Smoke
just
cigarettes?
Might have. Oh, look, I had to do something to make me
okay.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good smoking
judging
cigarette.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, until you saw yourself in the mirror and knew
Yeah.
you were cool.
He
Yeah.
was still a few years
Yeah.
away from seeing himself in the mirror.
Yeah, I was still a few years away from the mirror, so come on. Let me have what I can get while I can get it.
Let him
Do
be
you
cool.
mind? Yeah, let me be cool as long as I can.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
I support
Is that
you,
too much
Shoopy.
to ask?
No. I don't think it is.
You think smoking cigarettes is cool for teenagers these days? Like, you remember like how like I wonder if you smoked a cigarette in 2026 as a teenager, is it like the opposite? Like, oh, you're a nerd. Look at this nerd smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, you got to
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if you're smoking, like, if that kid getting bullied because he's smoking cigarettes, so like that the bully smoked cigarettes in the 90s.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, is it the opposite now? Like, if you're smoking cigarettes in 2026, are you getting bullied? Like, man, you don't know about cancer, bro? Like, well, you're like, look at this guy, doesn't even know about health.
Yeah.
Did you ever smoke cigarettes, Shoopy?
Briefly after I turned 21, and it stopped pretty quickly. It stunts your growth, Shoopy.
Yep. So that's what happened, huh?
That's what happened.
That
My parents are 7 feet tall, so as you know.
you're like, from 21 to 22 is where I did all my damage.
Yeah.
That 12 months. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life.
Really?
It's not. It's
Not
never
even
been.
a jazz cigarette?
What's a jet? Oh no, I haven't. I've
Nice.
smoked a lot of cigars,
Okay.
but never a cigarette. It's never enticed me. No.
Swisher Sweets.
I used to smoke those too.
Swisher Sweets?
Yeah.
Nice. He's got street cred.
Yeah, I did.
He's cool.
I did. I was a lot younger. I was light years away from encountering you. Let's put it that way. You were in another galaxy far, far away.
Oh.
But yeah, I was into them for a while.
Okay. About how long?
But I was never really a real heavy smoker that really got, you know, hooked on it or anything like that.
You don't get hooked on anything.
No, I don't. I have a very non-addictive personality.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
impressive.
you
I
can
have
bring in
quite
some
the
heroin
opposite.
right now. I could snort it all up, and then nothing would happen.
I think that neighbor's probably got some.
It's rampant down here.
I know. The mean M streets.
Yes.
That's what the M stands
That's
for.
what it stands for. Absolutely, everyone knows that. The meth streets, actually.
The meth
The
streets.
meth streets is
Damn
what
it.
they actually.
That's why you're the comedian.
Yeah.
But I have a very non-addictive personality, so I never really got hooked on cigarettes. But I did it anyway because for some reason I thought that there was a degree of cool attached to them.
It,
Yes, me too.
What? What do you mean?
your attempts at being cool and or having other people think you're cool, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
the coin of the realm.
That was important. Yes, it was the coin of the realm. That was important to me. It mattered a lot to me.
What else did you do to try to be cool?
Really not that much. I mean, I followed some trends and stuff like.
You miss seeing the Beatles.
Ooh.
Yeah, I miss seeing the Beatles, but when guys started wearing Beatle boots, I was right on board.
Okay, wait, where were the Beatles? Oh, the
Yeah, with the
yeah.
kind of the pointed toes and the high heels, higher heels.
Do you still have them?
No, I don't have them.
Oh man.
But I went big for Beatle boots.
Okay.
I had suede.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Those boots and cigarettes.
Yeah, suede
My
boots
goodness.
and cigarettes. Top that.
That's why he made love to so many back in the day.
That was that one-piece jumper he used to wear.
Oh yeah. The jumper. What years was the jumper craze for you?
I don't know. I'm not. What are you talking about?
Could have sworn.
He had the one-piece zip-up.
Yeah.
I got a picture of you.
Oh, you do?
Oh, maybe it
That's
was for a
amazing.
bit or something.
I'd have to see it.
No, it was like he was out. It was after, I think you said it might have been after a gig. You were in an elevator.
It was like a onesie
start.
almost. Like
One-piece zip-up disco.
that's amazing.
Okay. That's
I would wear one of those right now.
Well, no, I was.
that
probably is.
Yeah.
I was in a couple bands where that was required. Something like that was required attire.
Okay. So yeah, so you weren't wearing it socially. You
No,
were wearing it for
I was
gigs.
wearing it because I had to,
Gotcha.
and I was
less cool.
I was fully cognizant of just how dorky it was.
Okay.
But
Hey,
I was trying to appreciate the dorkdom.
gig's a gig.
Yeah.
Gotta make that money, honey.
Absolutely.
So how'd you get into what you're doing, man?
Well, I've been on stage doing something since I was a child. I started in theater when I was like 10 years old, and then went to college for theater. And comedy was something I always kind of wanted to try. And they had an open mic in Norman, so started going to the open mics. Went to that a little bit. I didn't really. I mean, when you're in college, you don't try hard at anything. I mean, at least I didn't. And so it's like I went to the open mics all the time. And then when I moved back to Dallas, I started doing it more and more. And then eventually it became a thing, I guess.
Was there anyone up in Oklahoma that you kind of befriended to help guide you along, or did you just kind of wing it?
I kind of just wanged
it?
Yeah,
Wanged it?
A lot of wanging. Just kind of,
So did he.
But it wasn't. But honestly, man, like it was like literally I would go once every 3 months or something.
Okay, so
And
it
you
wasn't
would
a
kinda-
regular-
Yeah, you would
yeah.
kind of be nice to people or whatever. You'd meet a few people from it, and then
So
you
it
just,
was more open mics than like
Yeah.
booking.
for sure.
an
I didn't do
actual-
any
okay.
real shows.
Gotcha.
In college, there was this one thing that they did while I was in college called the Rooftop Comedy Funniest Comic in the Country or something. College comic in the country. That what they did is you would go and do some kind of competition at your college. And then they had a finals for your college. Then from there, they would each college would have a team, and then you would go and compete against another college. So we competed against Arkansas. We met in Tulsa because it was like halfway, and then they would pick 2 people from that, and they'd put it online, and you would vote, and then the winner, like the top 5, went to the finals and at the comedy festival in Aspen. And then someone won that, which actually ended up was the person that won it was one of my best friends. And he won it, and then was named funniest comic in college or whatever. And it was crazy about that competition is there was like working comics that were in it. They just
Okay.
happened to be in school.
They just
at the
were
same-
students as
whatever.
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was an interesting competition. I did not make it to the finals.
Aw. Did you get past the first round?
A couple
or
of
anything?
rounds.
Okay,
yeah, I
you
went
got
a
a
few
couple rounds in.
yeah.
That's still pretty good.
But I was only doing, I'd only been doing
Yeah,
it like
you were
4 or
doing
5
it on a lark.
times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Were you known as a funny guy to all your friends and
Sure.
stuff?
That's how I got like any attention in life. Like, like I was super shy in elementary school. And then I realized that people would laugh at things that I would say. Like, like you're sitting in like a little small group that they put you in. I'm like, oh, I'm kind of funny. Like, so I get attention from people. So then I would just like start doing funny things. I was probably I was a class clown, growing up. I would do bits at school. Like we'd always do bits, like different things. We try to do different things at our school to make it become part of the rule book the next year. Right? Like we were like, if something wasn't like against the rules, we would do things like, let's see if we can get this to become a rule. So like one thing that we try to do is like, you know how when people like a fight's about to break up, everyone go, oh, or what, you know what I'm talking about?
Sure.
Right.
Shoopy
So
does
we would do this thing at lunch. And we wouldn't do it every day, but we do it like, you know, every other day or so where we would just start owing for no reason. So the entire lunch, everyone would be like freaking out, like standing up, oh my, what's going on? The teachers would come running out in their walkie-talkies. And our goal was like, we want to get it to where we do it so much that they make it like an official thing that you can't do that. So after about 4 months of doing it,
4 months?
I mean, it was just like, we had to do it randomly. You know, you had to do it enough to where it still made people excited, or, you know, to where it was a problem, but not enough to where it became routine,
right?
And people wouldn't freak out about it.
So when they made this a rule, and I'm assuming they told you about it or something like that.
Oh, they announced it on the announcements.
Oh, they did?
They said no more oohing at lunch.
That's what I was wondering. How exactly did they put that?
They said that. So we did that one. Then we did something where we started, I don't even know how this came about, where we started like, we bought like a bunch of toothbrushes, and we would go around school and we would wear like a toothbrush in our mouth around the hallway that matched our clothes. So if you had like a red shirt on, you have a red toothbrush in or whatever, right? And so we did that for long enough till they made that like a rule. You cannot have toothbrushes because they said it was gang affiliated.
Oh.
So there was like,
well, was it?
No, absolutely not. Yeah, us North Carrollton kids.
It's like, where did you go?
With our brand new cars when we turned 16.
These are different times. You never know.
Yeah, your car your daddy bought.
Yeah, my dad bought me, you know, whatever. Yeah. So like that, we did that one, and then like I'm trying to think what else we did that we got in trouble. Like we never got in trouble though. You know what I mean? Because it was like there wasn't. It was just like it was not malicious.
It was just
harmless.
annoying.
Yeah. It was just annoying. And then my group, me and my two friends, we had like a Mr. Hebron pageant at the end of every year to where they would do stuff. And so we were the first people to ever get disqualified from it. So we, in the talent part of it, because it's a beauty pageant for boys, and they would have a talent part of it. So the talent part, we wrapped regulators and then
shirtless.
No, and then we stripped to pour some sugar on me. And so everybody was like, how did you guys get that approved? Because you had to get your talent approved. And I said, well, when I told the organizers, I said, we're going to rap and then we're going to have a costume change on stage. Is that cool? And they were like, yeah, that's fine. And so we rapped or whatever. And then like we were going off, the crowd had a good time. And then we looked at it, we're like, oh, you thought we were done? Hit it, sound man. And then the most sensual striptease that had ever happened went down. And we were really mad about it because they turned the lights off on us. Yes. So this comes on. And then like one of our friends comes up the middle and two of us crawl out the stage and he pulls our hair to the beat. It's super sensual. And there's like, we have water bottles that are flying. We have tearaway pants. And we get down to like, we're wearing like girls volleyball shorts and like a tank top. And that was it. That's all we were going to stop at. And then the second verse, we had the girls from that we grew up with that were like the drill team captains. They choreographed it for us. Like we spent hours on this thing, but they shut the lights down and kicked us off stage. Like the principal was like sprinting down the auditorium hallway, like turn the lights off. And we were so mad. It was so funny talking about it like backstage. We were so frustrated. We didn't get to the choreography. Like we were so upset about it. And I remember talking with I was a substitute teacher at that high school the year after I graduated college because it was good for like gig work to be a teacher. And I was talking to the principal about it. I was like, do you remember that? He goes, of course I remember it. I go, why did y'all turn the lights off on us? And he goes, dude, we thought y'all were going to get naked. Like we didn't think y'all were going to stop. And I go, you thought we would like commit a felony? Like, you know, like what? And he goes, we didn't know. And I was like, no, y'all let us get our dance on. We had the whole thing planned.
All right, now how is it that after a notorious stunt like that, which probably gained you all kinds of notoriety that you may or may not have already had, How is it that after all those years, you're on good terms with the principal?
The teachers loved us. It was that was the thing is because we didn't do anything bad.
Everything
and
was it was harmless.
It was harmless.
Fun.
It was funny. I remember one time I had a class. It was a history class, and the teacher was older, and he couldn't hear anything except for tapping. So like if you could be like sitting right in front of him, and you could just be like having a full-on conversation while he was lecturing, and he couldn't hear any of it. But if you did this with your desk, he'd be like, "Stop that tapping!" Like right, like something was like or whatever. And so, he was actually a really cool teacher. So we would do things like we would say, "What can we do to how far can we take this? What he won't hear?" So like one of our friends brought a CD player with speakers, and we were literally listening to like full on music while he was lecturing. He didn't hear a word, and so like I was in the front row like dancing. I had my hands up and everything like that. So finally he like wrote me up because he's like, we're being a distraction. He called my mom and was like, yeah, we had to write Michael up today. He's like, he's a very respectful kid. He's very smart. He's like, but they just kind of all follow him. He's like, I don't ever know what he's doing. He's like, he'll just be in the classroom with his hands up in the air. And my mom was like, what do you mean his hands are up in the air? Does he have a question? And he's like, I don't know. His hands are just up. So my mom asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, we do this thing where you just like, stop doing this to this poor man. You know, it's like, and then when I came back and subbed and he saw me, they're like, oh, Michael, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. I was like, yeah, like they all liked us because we weren't like bad. We were just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you weren't naughty boys.
Yeah, we weren't. We were just loud.
Just having fun.
We were making the rules.
Yeah.
We were helping them out.
Rules
And so after all that trouble you caused in school, now you substitute teacher there, huh?
I did for the year after college.
Oh, okay.
For 1 year.
Oh,
It was like the best job to have because you just called into if I had like an audition or, you know, a gig or something, you don't have to talk to anybody to call in. You just called a machine and they would just have someone else come fill in your spot or whatever. So it was super flexible. It was super easy or whatever. Huh? No, I would sit down every day and I would just say like, hey, my name, or I wouldn't say my name. I was like, hey, I too went to Hebron High School. So if you kids work real hard and believe in yourselves, you too can be a substitute teacher. And that's how I would start every class off or whatever. I would just like tell them, I was like, flat out, here's the deal. Here's what you have to do. Here's your assignment. Do it or don't. It does not affect. I'm going to get my $76 no matter what. But I will. This was before smartphones. So it was like everyone had an iPod. I was like, if I have to get on to, at the end of the day, last 15 minutes of class, I'll let you pull out your iPods. However, if I have to get on to you guys more than 3 or more times, so an indefinite amount of money, they never knew that that's what I was doing to them. You won't get to play with your iPads or your iPods. And so I would sit there and read a book. If they get a little bit loud, I go, that's one. And then they would get quiet again or whatever, you know. And that's all I did. And I remember one teacher telling me, she was like, I walked by one time because they had like a teacher in-service meeting. She's like, I had this horrible class. She's like, I walked by. They all were working. What did you do? And I was like, I just told them I didn't care. I was like, them not doing their grade affects them, not me. I already have a college degree. And they did it. I was like, I don't know.
So the bewitching hour comes across, and they've successfully executed your wishes for them to sit there and be quiet, and it's time for them to play with their iPods. What happens then? Did they just get them all out and put in their buds?
We got 15 minutes. Get your iPods in. Let's do it. You know, listen to your music or whatever. I did get written up though one time from a teacher. Like I got in trouble. I had to go to the principal's office as a substitute teacher. I had let like kids will like write notes to each other on like a dry erase board for their friend in the next class. I let these kids do that. I didn't think anything of it. And I guess the teacher, when she came back, I didn't erase it. The teacher came back. She's like, that was not part of my lesson plan for them to play on the dry erase board. So I had to go to the principal's office. They called me in and he was like, hey, this is kind of familiar, huh? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I had a little trouble with the dry erase board today.
He goes, brother, just erase it next time. He's like, she's first year teacher. She's brand new. She probably thought she was going to get in trouble or something. He's like, it's not a big deal. He's like, next time, just erase the thing. I was like, I got you, Mr. Dalton. Don't you worry. It won't happen again.
So how would you classify your comedy?
My comedy
What
is...
kind of comic are you?
I'm like
Do you
storyteller.
work blue?
Well, on the special that I just put out was 100% clean. So I kind of work my other stuff is, I would say, is more PG-13. It's not like super dirty, but it's not clean. And then the thing I just put out last week is 100% clean. I wanted to do something that anybody could watch, that my kids could watch. I also think that it's how I'm a cleaner person. Like, I don't talk super dirty or anything like that. So it's like, why not just be who I am on stage, you know? And so, yeah, and I'm more of a storyteller. The hour that I just put out is like super personal. It came out, the material I came up with was, I didn't think it was going to go the way that it did. And it just kind of turned into something that I wasn't expecting when I started building it. I'm super excited about it, super happy with it. So it's storytelling. It's super personal. I would say like 90% of it's is true. The other 10% is embellished.
Yeah, I was going to ask how much of your stuff tends to be true versus embellished. And obviously this one sounds like it's more personal.
Yeah.
And so it's going to lean towards being more true. But previous stuff, how accurate would you say it was?
Same thing, about 90-10, you know? And I would say even like, okay, so like I have a joke in the special right now that is about my dad talking about weather with me. And he didn't actually talk about weather with me, but what I wanted to do was, talk to him about, I wanted to say that he was, what I was trying to say is that he's very private and doesn't talk about, like, he just talks about like surface level things. So, like, well, what's the most surface level thing someone can talk to you about is weather.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was from our time at the Freak. Like, that was their weather sounder.
That
just
is
literally
intense.
yelling weather.
That's very
and a rock
intense.
guitar.
Yeah. You better be weather aware on that. Yeah.
Just making sure you know that that's what's about to be reported is weather.
Check your apps, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I couldn't even understand. It was so intense.
I know, it's a lot. Yeah. Like, it's all right, you SOBs.
All right, you guys ready to talk about the weather? I made sure we got out of that place with that.
There was no doubt we were.
Yes. All right, this is Michael Pasvar here.
Yay.
He is a noted comic and a noted local, regional, nationally known. What are you?
I don't know if I'm known anywhere, but I do work all over. So I just got back from New Mexico and Arizona on Sunday. So I kind of work this last few years. Couple years I've been kind of working all over. I think last year I did 10 states. 9, 10, something like that. So
I'd say that's national.
yeah, but I don't think I'm known. So like no one knows who I am when I show up. It's always so funny that, okay, we want you to, like, the last place I was at, and I was in like outside of Ruidoso at this place called Inn of the Mountain Gods. It's a casino, and they have a comedy club inside of it. And so they're like, we need you to send a video, like, to help sell tickets. Like, hey, this is Michael Pasvar. I'll be at the Club 49 inside of Inn of the Mountain Gods. And I wanted to say, like, hey, guys, it's me that you don't know. Hope you'll show out. Like I'll definitely make the video, but I don't know if it's going to do anything. You wanted to show them a clip of my comedy? Like, that might get them to come out instead of me like, hey, guys, it's me again. Like, I hope you guys will come on out with me and my 1,900 followers, right?
Yeah. Instead, it's just some dude from Hebron.
Yeah, yeah, you guys, I got the ooh outlawed at Hebron High School back in '99.
We're bringing it back to New Mexico.
Bring your toothbrushes.
Yeah.
All right, Michael, we'll be back. We'll have more with him in just a second. You can sit there and relax for a while, for just a couple seconds here, because we got other stuff we got to get to, because, well, you know what it is. It is time for the dreaded and feared mid-show read.
Holy crap. Sorry, everyone.
Okay, what do we got here today? Well, I'm seeing nothing on here right now. Oh, here we go.
Yay.
All right, first of all, I got to tell you about the CBD House of Healing and what it is doing for me right now. Unfortunately, I don't have the salve stick in here with me, but I am using it. Yeah, that's why it's not in here, because I don't come in here to use it. I go other places. They're a little bit more, shall we say, sequestered.
You go to the bathroom and salve it.
That's right, I do. But it's helping me out a lot because I got all kinds of bad stuff going on these days. I got sciatica. I got pinched nerves. I've got all kinds of crazy shit that I never had in my life. I've gotten this far along. Nothing's been the worst thing that's ever happened for me is a sprained ankle and not being able to talk. But now all of a sudden I got shit.
Oh.
And when I got shit, I go to the CBD House of Healing and say, hey, fix me. And they do. They do without fail. They gave me the salve stick. The salve stick definitely makes it feel better. And look, if you're walking around out there in pain, there's no reason for that. You need to go over there and see them at the House of Healing yourself, because if they can do this for me, they will do it for you. They are located at the burgeoning intersection of Plano Road and Northwest Highway here in Dallas, in the eastern quadrant, or the northeast quadrant of that intersection. Go by there, talk to them, tell them what's going on with you, tell them what hurts, tell them what you'd like for them to do about it, and chances are they will come up with something to help you out, because that is what they do. It is the CBD House of Healing, where they approach the whole thing from a very medicinal standpoint. All right, let's see. What else? Oh, yes, okay. Hey there, it's Mike Rhyner from Your Dark Companion, but you probably already know all that. Let's see. Now, as part of Stolen Water Media's continued growth, Stolen Water Media is the company that we have here, and we're growing. This thing's getting kind of big, a little bit bigger than we thought it would. We had a number of requests for behind-the-scenes content, deeper dives into some of our discussion topics, and even more general nonsense. This is why we are announcing memberships on our YouTube channel. For viewers who love the YDC content you're currently getting, nothing will change. The great YDC and Sunset Lounge DFW content you get now, it'll still fill the channel for free. But if you'd like to access exclusive content, behind-the-scenes shenanigans, more extended conversations, you can now join a membership. 2 memberships are now available. Hitchhiker, with cool badges and emojis you can display to show your love for the channel, and members only shorts as well, or ride along for member shout outs and access to the full episodes of the OG. There's a membership for everyone, so get on board now. Simply click the membership tab on the toolbar at the top of the page. Now let's recap. Oh, we don't need to? Okay. You're telling me we don't need to, so let's don't recap.
Yeah, screw it.
So just join our freaking YouTube.
Yeah, join our YouTube, and you'll get all kinds of cool stuff that nobody else will. Yeah. How about that?
Well, hey, speaking of YouTube, Michael, is your special only on YouTube?
It's only on YouTube.
Okay.
On the I'm a Fan of page.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube. So.
Pretty much, yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool.
I've watched it a couple times.
Man, 2 times?
I wanted to pump your numbers up.
Would this be the Michael Pasvar Blended Feathers?
It is.
Full comedy special? Is that what we're talking about here?
Absolutely.
The greatness of that.
All right. Now, I'm a caveman. And there are certain things I understand, certain things I don't. One of the things that frighten me is your YouTube, as they call it. So how can I find this?
If you just search Michael Pasvar Blended Feathers, it'll come up. So it'll be YouTube. It'll be a link. You don't have to have a subscription to anything. You don't have to have a password. You don't need to be a member or anything like that.
Good, because I don't like being a member of anything.
Except for Stolen Waters.
Yeah, except for
YouTube.
I'm not a member of that. I own that.
He's got us there. He's bankrolling the thing.
But all right, tell us about this. Let's get the word out about your scene here.
The special?
Yeah,
man. It honestly, it's my favorite thing artistically that I've ever put out. You know, my buddy, his name is Travis Wright. He runs a podcast called I'm a Fan Of. That's how we met. And what he does is he is local and he puts on local musicians and local comedians. Talks to them. It's comedians or musicians that he finds out that he's a fan of, and he puts them on. He got the idea a couple years ago that he wanted to start producing comedy specials. So he produced his first one, Lawrence Rosales, called Trina, that they did, like I think it was 3 years ago at this point. And then he came to me about doing my special. We rented out a place, sold it out, put it together. And he does.
Where'd you do it at?
At the Knack Theater in Frisco. Have you seen that place?
No, I haven't.
It's a cool little spot. It's over there in that little downtown area of Frisco, right next to it's right behind Rollertown. It's right behind like the Frisco FC Dallas Stadium and that kind of area.
Every time I cross Northwest Highway, they turn on the red lights for me. So,
So it's a great place. It was a cool little place. We sold it out. We filmed it in December. Had kind of a vision of the way I wanted to go with it. It's called Blended Feathers. It's off of something something my father-in-law mentioned to me a few years back. My wife is Hispanic. I am not. I am Iranian. I'm half Iranian.
I knew I didn't like you.
Yeah. I'm half Iranian, and my mom is from Louisiana. So
that's the real issue.
I ended up.
Well, you got a real Heinz 57 thing going on here, don't
right?
you?
And so that's where the Blended Feathers comes from, right? Like blending stuff. And so ended up just writing material based off of like kind of feeling out of place growing up, not knowing like which group of people you kind of hung out with, not looking like any of your friends, but also knowing nothing about like the Iranian side of your, like not necessarily not knowing anything about it, but not having anybody to talk to about it besides my dad. And so I just started writing like some like real personal things, some real awkward things that happened growing up, and just kind of how it all fit together. And it turned into a really fun hour. I think you watched it. I mean, you can speak to it or whatever. I think it's fun. I think there's parts of it that are serious that I didn't know that it was going to go as serious as it did. I think there's like a lot of heart to it. You can see how much I'm a fan of put on it. They went and transformed the entire theater. The theater is already kind of cool. Is already a cool spot. And we went to do a camera test about 3 or 4 weeks beforehand. And he was like, hey, I'm kind of want to try some things with the stage that I'm not really kind of liking the lighting. I want to put some curtains up. So he just trust me on it. It'll be cool. And I get there and it's like a whole new space. And this guy's doing it all on his own. I mean, he had like 2 guys that helped him put some stuff up, but it's all his vision. He put it together. He had constantly throwing these ideas to me.
So it's a whole new space good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it was already a beautiful space, but just the difference in it. I posted a thing on my Instagram a few days back where I showed like what it looked like the day we went to do our camera test and then what it looked like on the special. And even the place liked it so much. They're like, can we have this stuff? And he was like, yeah. He's like, I'll sell it to you or whatever. And they were like, cool or whatever. And it was, I'm very proud of the way it turned out. I think that we produced a very, very high quality special that was 100% independently done. There was no financing backing on it or anything like that. And it looks like something you would watch on Hulu or Netflix or one of those things. So hope people will check it out. It's doing pretty, the feedback we've gotten has been really good on it. We need more people to watch it though.
Yeah.
So,
all right. So watch it.
We need people to watch it. Share it with your enemies, your friends, whoever. If you've ever felt awkward and you've felt a little bit weird growing up, I think the special will speak to you. If you grew up in a family where it was like I was talking in the special, like I have roots all the way back to Andrew Jackson on my mom's side, but then I'm a first generation American on the other side. So, there's a lot of people that probably have that same feeling, that same story. I think it'll resonate with them.
Yeah. Andrew Jackson, preceded by John Quincy Adams, succeeded by Martin Van Buren. It's called what now?
It's called Blended Feathers.
Blended Feathers.
On the I'm a Fan of YouTube page.
How many notebooks do you have, little man?
That's a lot of notebooks.
That's so many notebooks.
Yeah. Hey, notebooks are us.
Fair enough.
Now, how long has this thing been out there?
It came out. It's been out for 1 week. It came out last Monday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, all right. So
it's
getting in on the ground floor of something, kids.
Fresh
and
baked.
it's so important to have the views coming in at the beginning because then YouTube will keep pushing it out because they think people like it, right?
Yeah.
So, otherwise it just dies. And don't let it die. I'm a Fan of did way too much work on it. I just told some jokes. You know what I mean? Like I just told some jokes. They were the ones that made it look beautiful. So for them, watch it.
Do it.
Share it with a friend. Subscribe to it. Like it.
Is
do
this
all
your
that
first
stuff.
time to do something like this?
I had it's my first full length special. I had a half-hour special last year called "I Like Your Jesus," and it's a 30-minute special on open bar comedy. And that one was okay. That was good. It wasn't. It was the material that I did in this special. I like a lot more.
Yeah.
It was a little bit more personal. It had a theme throughout. It had a thing. I wanted to try to build like a story. Like I wanted there to be like you're watching a show where there's a beginning, a middle, and an end. Not just here's a bunch of 30 minutes. Here's an hour of joke. I wanted it to kind of there to be callbacks and for it to all kind of tie together.
Yeah, have a little ebb and flow to it. You know? Yeah.
Was the goal of it, and I think we succeeded with it. So,
all right,
thank you.
Watch it. It's on YouTube. If you can negotiate YouTube, then you watch it and tell me what you think of it.
Yeah.
In fact, I want somebody out there to roll on and make a VHS tape of it and bring it to me so I can watch it.
Do you have a working VCR? Is that?
Oh yeah. I got a couple of them.
Okay, I apologize.
Yes.
Someone put it on a projector, right? Where you just
That's really good old school.
The old projector film. Get them a white sheet, just put it on the
Yeah.
backyard.
We'll watch your talkie.
Yeah.
Now, have you got any gigs you need to promote?
Oh yes, I do. I've been on the road a ton this year. May 14th, though, I am in Dallas. I'm headlining Dallas Comedy Club. Please come buy some tickets because just like the views need to go up, those ticket sales need to go up. It's 7 o'clock. It's Thursday night, May 14th, Dallas Comedy Club. Tickets are on sale. I think they're just $15. So
That's nothing.
nothing. Yeah, that's not even two Chick-fil-A's. I had a lady that I worked with a long time ago. We used to give $25 referral gift cards to people, and she'd be like, "Yeah, and if you got no one else that needs something, hit me up. We're gonna give you a $25 gift card, just a couple Taco Bells." She'd be like, "Get yourself a couple Taco Bells with that." And she sat behind me, and I'd hear her say it like 30 times a day, and I'd be like, "This lady is cracking me up," and she didn't even know she was being funny. She's like, "Yeah, refer your people over to me. I'm gonna give you a $25 gift card, just a couple Taco Bells for your hassle."
I'm taking these gift cards.
That's a horrible imitation.
It's great.
Well, Michael Pasvar, it has been very nice to meet you, man.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
And I appreciate you coming on here and doing this with us.
Yeah.
And good luck, man.
Thank you so much. I
Good
appreciate
luck.
it.
Everybody watch Blended Feathers on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Send
I know-
a VHS.
Yes, that's right.
He's given us behind the scenes confidential hint at what his next bit's gonna be.
Oh yes.
Can't wait for that.
Oh.
All right,
I'll tell you
all
when
right,
the
let's
mics
hear
are
that.
off. Yeah, remember I told you we were gonna.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Yeah.
about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
all
can't
right,
let
that's-
anyone know. You
That's
got
for
to
us
see
to
it
know
live.
and you to find out.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I didn't know about this.
Well, because it was a secret before we started.
I know. And y'all decided to start the show without me,
Yeah, we did. We did.
even though I told you to.
Hey, around here when downbeat happens, downbeat happens.
I get it. I was busy robbing a bank.
All right, now what am I supposed to do with this?
I don't
This thing that I'm looking at and the thing. Okay, we don't normally do this here. I'm confused.
He's a caveman.
All right, let's talk about the Eric Nadel birthday benefit concert. Do you know who Eric Nadel is?
The voice of the Rangers.
That's right. They're celebrating their 14th edition by featuring two of Eric's favorite bands. Now, I don't know if people know this about Eric, but he has very eclectic musical tastes and very on-point musical tastes. If Eric likes something, over the years that I've known him, I found that I'm generally going to like it too. And this time around, you can come see Brooklyn-based Sammy Ray and the Friends and Bay Area favorite Chuck Prophet and the Kumbia Shoes. It's May 14th of this year. Doors open it's kind of this year. That's why we're doing this. Doors open at 6:30. Showtime is 7:30. The location is the Longhorn Ballroom. Now, I don't know if you've been to the Longhorn Ballroom and seen what they've done there yet, but they have completely reworked it. It is a wonderful, wonderful venue. I was there just a few weeks ago, and it all sounds great. It looks great. It's just a really, really cool place. Now, the benefit supports the work of the Grant Halliburton Foundation. That's a local nonprofit that provides mental health education, training, and support to teens and families. To find out more and to purchase tickets, go to granthalliburton.org/Eric Nadel. Sponsor tables and suites are also available. So we'll all be out there. The YDC gang will be on the purple carpet at Eric Nadel's birthday benefit. It's presented by Haynes Boone and KXT 91.7, featuring Sammy Ray and the Friends with special guest Chuck Prophet and the Kumbia Shoes. Should I keep reading here? I guess I should. All right, one more thing we got to tell you about. It is time for us to change things up here at Your Little Stolen Water a bit, because we've been at this for 2 years now. We've been growing for 2 years, and we're going to do some things to make it easier for you, the viewer. Now, you will be able to continue to see all 8 of our podcasts on our Patreon pages, just like always. But now you can get all episodes at www.stolenwatermedia.com. That's www.stolenwatermedia.com. That's right. All Stolen Water Media Productions, Your Dark Companion, Just Wondering with Norm Hitzkus, Al Maximo, Beer 30 Sports O'Clock, The Clubhouse, The Angle Angle, Signal 51 Chronicles, and the Sunset Soccer Club are now available on our website. Now, this is a developing story, but you can start watching and listening now. Just go to stolenwatermedia.com. Continue to find all audio wherever you find your favorite podcasts. It's not going to change anything. They'll be out there on YouTube. They'll be on Spotify. They'll be wherever you normally get them. Nothing's going to change there. But you all continue to support us in our success, and we feel and appreciate the love. So hang with us as we make this move, because I really think this is going to make it easier for you to get to what you want. As always, rate us, debate us, leave us a review wherever you follow us, share us on social media, and recommend us to your family and friends. We thank you very much for that. Thank you, Shoopy. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Beckham. And thank you, Michael Pasvar. It's been really fun having you on here.
Absolutely.
Hey.
All right, that'll do it for YDC for today. Thank you for watching. Bye.
All right. I'm going to go take my pants off.
Your Dark Companion is a Stolen Water Media presentation.